We are listening to my diaries today. This is going to be interesting. I have chosen one that is titled, I Should Cut All My Hair Off. And if you've, seen my previous videos, obviously, I did. I did just that. And this light is just so warm today. I'm like glowing. I like it. Okay. Let's just dive right in. Let's see what she has to say for herself. Okay, I'm like mildly freaking out, like in a good way. I think I have to cut all my hair off. I think I actually have to cut all of my hair off. Hang on. Yes. Oh, my hair is my thing. My hair is my thing. My hair is like my number one thing. Yeah. Look, okay. My hair has been like my prized possession. It's been like one of my favorite features on myself since I grew it out. I was so proud of my hair, and like my hair is gorgeous. And I would dye it, and then I let it grow out natural, and it was beautiful, and I loved it, and I felt like a horse. But like, it's something that I never ever ever thought that I would actually cut my hair off. So this realization was like shook me to the core. All right, let's get into it. Number one thing, like, my hair is my thing. My hair is my thing. I don't know how else to say it. She's freaking out. It's my precious, sweet, beautiful, prized possession. That's what I just said. And I've refused to cut it for over 10 years. Yes. Trim. Other than trimming it, and then that's the other thing. I have been growing my undercut out, and because I wanted to shave less of it, and then I just keep like procrastinating shaving it, and it's so long now that I would actually need someone to help me fucking section it out to shave it, and I just haven't gotten anybody to help me. It just hasn't really been a priority. And I'm looking at my hair in the mirror right now. My hair's in a braid, and then the grown out undercut is there. If I put my braid back behind me, like, this is so fucking... I actually think it's cute. Wait, I remember now, because I had an undercut, and I had grown it out long enough so when I had my braid and I put it behind me, you couldn't see that I had my hair braided, and you could just see, like, it looked like I just had short hair. And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I used to look at myself when I had super, like, just the undercut and my braid was back like that, and I'd be like, you look like a little boy. Like, you look like a fucking 12-year-old boy. And I hated it. But this particular time, I looked at my hair, and I'm like, fuck, shit, okay, is that actually cute? Does this actually work? Could I actually pull this off? Like, I actually enjoyed it, and I was fucking shocked because I had hated it so much previously. I actually think it looks cute, and I was always afraid to have short hair because I thought, because then I can't hide the flaws. I can't hide the flaws. I can't alter the way that I look for other people's comfort around me. Oh. For other people to think that I'm pretty. I had to hide certain parts of my body and of myself. Yep. Yep. Not only did I suppress my personality, but I used to fully hide behind my hair. That was another reason for cutting it all off. Because I didn't like my back. My hair was so long that it would cover my back. I could wear a tank top that was kind of lower in the back, and I would be like, oh, my back rolls are showing. I'd be like, my hair's gonna cover it, it's fine. And then, like, my silhouette, too, was like, I felt like it was kind of boyish or just not very attractive. And so I would just hide in my hair. And I always thought I looked better with my hair, like, in my face to some capacity. We don't have to think that I once thought that I had to hide my physical body. Since puberty, basically, maybe even before that, I felt like I had to hide parts of my physical body that other people would find unacceptable or not traditionally beautiful, because I'm just not
shaped in that conventional kind of way. I don't know. I'm just me, man. I'm a curvy girl, and there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot to love, and I was just didn't think that anybody was actually gonna love it. So I hid my flaws behind clothes, my hair, accessories, whatever, piercings. I was hiding. And this was when I broke through and realized that I don't have to do that. In fact, I shouldn't do that. And if I really want to fucking love myself the way that I say I do, I have to not hide myself, right? Okay, let's go.
I think I need to cut all my hair off.
I was panicking, like full panic.
Everything's kind of been leading up to this, and then like thinking about the reading I did for last full moon, where it was like getting rid of things, getting rid of things that are holding you back, and you might not even know what it is yet.
We're squealing.
But
We're
no, I do.
squealing.
But no, I do.
Okay, I had done this is back when I did weekly lives on Facebook and YouTube, and I did collective readings, and I would do some personal card pulls. But I think I did a full moon reading, obviously, and I remember because it just rang so true. It's like getting rid of things that you never would have imagined you'd be letting go of, and not even being able to conceptualize in that moment what those things would be, and you wouldn't know until it like came up. And my hair is one of them, and then later on it was my car. Like two things that I was like, I'm just not gonna get rid of these. I mean, my car, I was like, I'm gonna run this thing into the ground. Like, I'm gonna have it until it literally can't go anymore. And I figured it still had, 2 or 3 more years left in it. I never, ever, ever, ever thought I was gonna cut my hair though. So I cut my hair, and I got a new car. Okay, anyway, let's get back into it. Hello. Okay.
Oh fuck! I love my hair. I think it's time. I think I need to. I think I need to make a hair appointment like fucking ASAP.
Yeah.
I should just do it. I think I'm just gonna do it. Oh fuck! It'll grow back. It'll grow back.
It'll
Be
grow back.
beautiful and luscious again.
No.
And it'll be.
I trusted the
Yeah. Yeah.
process.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I trusted the process, but I also was like, change. I couldn't picture it. I could not picture myself with short hair. But I just knew it had to happen. I just knew. Sometimes, because sometimes there are people who'd be like, yeah, I should cut my hair. Like, I've grown it out long enough, I'll just cut it. Why not? Go for a little change. But this was like, I have to cut my hair. Like, it's for a reason bigger than just looks. It's bigger than vanity. It's bigger than style. It was profound. It had to happen.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna fucking do it. I think I'm just gonna send it. 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 Okay. Let's freaking go, bitches! Should I tell people or should I just do it? No, I'm probably gonna tell people.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna
no,
do it.
no.
Okay? Let's fucking go. Let's do it, bitches! Okay. I also just. Okay. I'm so fucking.
I love that that's how I ended that one. Okay. I had to cut off my hair for the reasons I already listed. And then I was like, it's also letting go of old energy. It's letting go of old versions of myself that I've just been like accumulating that it's cutting off the dead ends, metaphorically and physically, to let go of the old and welcome in the new and just say, like, I am a new version of me now. I am someone else. I'm someone different. I should fucking title these the Saturn Return Diaries because I am going through my Saturn return starting this year, and so many things have changed in my life and within myself. And this was January 27th. And things started to really shift even like December, like end of last year. And it just kept going. And then Saturn like catapulted things. But I did end up cutting my hair. This was January 27th that I realized it. And then I cut my hair February 1st. February 1st, I cut my hair on Imbolc. And it's the beginning of my birth month. And I was just like, it was so synchronistic. I felt Bridget energy. I felt like I was really letting go of the things that didn't serve me anymore. I felt like I was welcoming in the next phase of my life. So beautiful. This was a very mild but very good place to start for the recording my diary series. Oh, hang on. This came right after it. Let's see what this says.
I am having so many tiny ego deaths in the last. I mean, I've had like an identity crisis every month last year, or like fucking every
That's
3 months.
true. That's true. Which one's playing?
And then this year, like fucking since
I literally 2024 I had an identity crisis like every couple months. I have like a quarterly identity crisis. I don't know.
Since right around that winter solstice.
Winter solstice was a huge turning point.
I have been.
And it makes sense, right? Because the winter solstice is ushering in that time of stillness. And like in the winter, all the plants, they don't, I mean, like some of them die, but a lot of them just shed, right? Shedding of the old and then letting it go and letting it like sit in that kind of in between place. Winter is like the in between place, but it is also a place within itself. But it's that space where it's like, okay, I've let go of the old, and like now I'm just get to decide what fresh start I want for myself. And that was like the winter solstice. Oh my god. I set boundaries on the winter solstice. I started to also like simultaneously usher in new phases. Like it was all happening all at once. I let go of old relationships. I changed the dynamics of some relationships. I welcomed in new people into my life. I started to make stronger decisions for myself and be more firm with who I was and where I was going. Okay.
Little ego death, like over and over and over. And coming to the most beautiful realizations about my life.
I mean, is the Saturn return. Saturn return involves a lot of ego death. If you're willing to lean into the energy of your Saturn return, which is basically transformation, it's deep, profound transformation. It's like now or never kind of transformation. Not literally, but you get what I mean. And so if you lean into that energy and you understand like this is happening in my favor and things are changing for a reason because something better is ready to come in for me, then like really beautiful things happen. And it's all just when you can realize that it is happening for you. And most people are like, oh, my life is falling apart, like everything's turning to shit. And it's like, no, dude, you were complacent. You were ready to stay stagnant. You were ready to stay exactly where you were because what you had was good enough. And it's like, no, you're meant for more, man. You've got to like shed some of that old stuff that was going to keep you in one place for too long. And you have to welcome in the things that are going to move you forward into better and better places every time. And that's, to me, that's like a huge, the kind of overall big picture of what Saturn return energy is and what it does for us. So this is me kind of like, I said winter solstice. I'm like, yes, absolutely. I don't think I fully realized that like Saturn return shit was hitting already.
And what needs to stay and what needs to go in order for me to become the person I am ready to be. I asked for this. I've been asking for this. I've been manifesting manifesting radical change. And here it comes. Here it fucking comes.
I love it.
It really is the tiniest little things, the tiniest little details that you don't think about when it comes to
It's true.
manifesting radical change.
Yeah.
You have to let so many parts of yourself die, be let go of, and just transformed. Sometimes that is no small task.
It's not for the weak, but we are not weak. We are strong.
It's okay. It's okay to let it go. Bah, I love you.
Shit, honestly, I think that's perfect. That's the best way to start this, okay? Wow. All right. That's Diaries Part 1. I don't know where I'm going with this, but if you enjoyed this to any capacity, thank you. And make sure that you follow, subscribe, etc., for more of this, among other things. I'll catch you next time.